Hey everyone, welcome back to some more Deus Ex Shifted with me, your host Tim. And we are now back in UNACO HQ, and we're here for another debriefing, and hopefully we'll get our next assignment here.
Manderley said he's busy, but to wait outside his office.
Thank you, sir. Let us begin. I don't think anything else has really changed, so again, all the newspapers are the same, there's no new information here, but we will probably have new conversations to do, and we should have some new emails, I think, to read. And our nano keys should still be valid from the previous time we were here, so we can probably use them to go peeking in the offices. Oh, or it's just unlocked altogether. Oh, hello.
Just filling out a report on the mop-up operation.
Oh, I have to do stuff like that. Oh, not for his line of work or the equivalent, but I need to, when I complete the task, I have to fill out a debrief report on what I've done and why I did it and how it was done. It's so time-consuming to fill those types of things out, but it's actually really important because it keeps everyone informed as to what happened, and people trust me when it comes to my thoughts on this situation. Yeah, we're gonna come in here and just take all the things. No one seems to care that we take all the darts. Hey, I wonder why people leave tranquilizer darts, though, just on a desk in this place. It seems kind of weird. Who leaves a lockpick just lying out as well? Okay, now this is where I originally meant to leave my throwing daggers earlier. Unfortunately, I don't think we can do so here. Maybe we can do so? Let's see. So, I will leave these here. And I think they'll remain here the next time I come back, assuming we come back to this location. Let's see if we have any new emails. So, we were JCD, which is odd, all things considered. But I believe this is the case because we can choose our own real first and last name. So, using JC Denton is, instead of, like, P. Denton, for example, we're the only person who has the login as JCD. And then we were Bionic Man. Congrats, Jamie Reyes. Congrats on surviving your first mission, Tim. I know it's all part of the job, but I'm glad to see you back in one piece, more or less. Anyways, if you get this message before I get a chance to see you in person, then get your ass down here so I can patch you up. By the way, I hear a few things from up top, and I get the impression that they were definitely taking advantage of the NSF attack to evaluate your performance. So far, everyone seems to be ecstatic. Well, everyone except for Gunther, but he's got his own problems. You keep it up, but keep an eye out too. I get the impression sometimes that everyone here has their own agenda. Paul, watch your back. I don't have much time, so I'm gonna have to cut this short. They're going to tell you a lot of things about what went on today, and it's probably all going to get pinned on me. I've got my reasons, but I can't go into them right now, not over the net. But you've got to trust me that there are reasons. Maybe I can point you in the right direction. Tap a few computers and see what you can come up with. Try Manderley's computer if you can risk it. Password is Night Killer. You might also check Navarra's. I don't have her password. Cold woman. Be careful around her. And for that matter, everyone else. Paul. Well, we have passwords. Let's see. Can I log in as J. Herman? Zeitgeist? Let me check really quick. Actually, we can hack in quickly to see which accounts I have access to on this computer. They might have removed them from earlier this evening. Alex was probably just in the middle of upgrading all the systems. Wow, okay. We only have access to my own system here. I can't actually log in as Gunther or Agent Anna Navarra here. Righteous Angels, Perspectives on UNACO by Wendy White. Chapter 2, The New Seraphim. As the giddiness that greeted the new millennium faded to grim apathy in the face of plague, famine, and the inevitable waves of national convulsions that followed in their wake, the United Nations found itself increasingly outmoded and unable to cope with the worldwide rise in terrorism. Tensions between the affluent, walled away within private enclaves, and those less fortunate escalated rapidly as basic medical care facilities collapsed under the weight of each new outbreak. The very pervasiveness of the net fractured communities into smaller and smaller special interest groups. This is actually the case now. People are getting hemmed in. They're not being exposed to a bunch of different conflicting views. People are becoming walled in and choosing to remain so. Anyway, let's get back to reading this. And as local police grew increasingly ineffectual and access to deadlier weaponry more commonplace, conflicts spilled over national borders and onto the streets of major urban cities. The United Nations was forced to admit that their own military was both outmoded and unequipped to deal with these threats, so a new organization was required, UNACO, an army of Sephirim, divinely charged to mete out impartial justice with burning wings and flaming swords. It's a bit high on the rhetoric. Oh, a mod that requires 2 picks. That looks like a clip to me. I don't actually think I need another clip. We can't use it on our tranquilizer dart, and I'm a little worried that we can't use it on the gun, so I'm actually not going to take that. It could also be a stabilizer or a reload, which the reload one, by the way, I believe was newly added, I think, into the game. Oh, hello, what's this? Millennium Magazine. Image added to Data Vault. Let's take a look at this. Millennium, the future of business. Bob Page. Will Aquinas change the world? Experts debate. World of unlimited bandwidth. Resurgence. World and terrorism. Oh, these little check marks are things I have not looked at yet. Oh, looks like Charlie Fullman is still up there. It's a girl, right? Giving her speech.
Don't listen to what they're saying about the shootout in the park and Hell's Kitchen. You had other priorities.
Sounds like I didn't kill enough people. Oh, to be fair, that shootout in Hell's Kitchen, I might have shot down 1 or 2 NSF members. That was the one where I was hesitant to fire because of everyone running around. Friendly fire is really ugly.
I was here first. Mr. Manderley is in a meeting, JC. You'll have to wait.
I was told to report for a debriefing.
A debriefing. Do not worry. I will state in my report that I was satisfied with your performance.
Alright, then we'll come back later, I guess, when they're done. I guess we can get our checkup then. We'll probably need one anyway, and we're hurt. Bullets and here today. Nothing. I'm very glad we got the nano key to this door. That would have been a waste of a lockpick. Bullets are pretty common. We'll be finding lots of them as the game goes on because pistols are, I believe, one of the more common weapons. Pistols and assault rifles. So that, how's our ammo holding up? Let's make sure everything's fully charged.
I think the suits are putting the squeeze on Manderley about this one.
Oh, okay.
Welcome aboard, Agent. I'm Shannon. It's a pleasure to meet you.
It's a pleasure to meet you as well.
You're friends with Jaime, right? He sure did a good job with the casualties tonight.
Oh, Jaime. I keep calling him Jamie. I'm assuming I can see Jaime raise, so let's go in and see our friend.
Looks pretty bad down here.
Keeps getting worse, too. It must be raining bullets out there.
The NSF aren't kidding around. How you holding up?
Fine. I lost one of the privates because a refrigeration unit went down. That's always hard.
You've got a lot on your hands. Don't beat yourself up over faulty equipment. You might talk to my friend. He's a little down. I took a few hits tonight. The doc had to operate.
We'll get well soon, soldier.
Yes, sir. I will. Dr. Reyes said they took the bullet out, but I still feel it in my stomach.
Oh, wow.
It's like a piece of ice. He also said I lost my spleen.
Holy crap, wow. Oh, God, I'm so glad I've never been shot. Is this a new book here?
I wouldn't do that if I was you.
Oh. Why? This is fine. Medical Management of Biological Casualties Handbook. U.S. Army Medical Research Institute of Infectious Diseases. In addition to their detrimental health effects on the targeted population, biological warfare agents would likely cause significant impacts on the medical care system. Massive numbers of patients and demands for intensive care would overwhelm medical resources. Special medications or vaccines not generally available in standard pharmaceutical stocks would be required. Medical care providers and laboratory personnel might need added protection, and autopsy and internment of remains could present hazards not commonly dealt with. We kind of saw that happening when we had the swine flu a few years ago, or one of the bird flus that spread everywhere here.
By the way, we aren't in such shambles that we can't spare a few medkits. Check the storage closet.
Oh, thank you, Jaime, very much. I'm going to assume that he would have suggested where his nano-fetus is. It's so weird that we actually take it. I'm assuming we just beam it into our keyring, and the information is just there. Okay, so we have a new aqualung and environmental resistance. Let's take a look at these. So the aqualung, soda lime exostructures embedded in the alveoli of the lungs converts carbon dioxide to oxygen, extending the time an agent can remain underwater. So the higher the level, the longer you can stay underwater. We also have environmental resistance, induced keratin production strengthens all epithelial tissues and reduces the agent's vulnerability to radiation and other toxins. We already have some swimming. I plan to take swimming up a little more, so we're going to take this one. Now, let me see. Okay, I'm going to need to probably remap that. While we're here, we can heal all as well. Jaime's not here. Meg Odd question. Information concerning the mechanism to which you refer is available only to those with clearance thrown 6G or higher. Further discussion of this matter with unauthorized personnel will result in disciplinary action. All subsequent questions should be directed to Director Manderley. UNACO, Office of Medical Directorate. While repairing one of our mech-augmented agents, I located a mechanism within the automatic regulation system that was not present in any of the documentation I had available. I'm concerned that failure of this mechanism could lead to a complete atomic shutdown of the agent's vital systems, with the obvious consequences that would entail. I've attached additional CRI scans of the structure and surrounding. Huh. That certainly is interesting, isn't it? Sounds like there's something inside the mechanical agents which would... well, some sort of mysterious part. Jamie's trying to figure out what information is available, and it sounds like they do not want to tell them what it is. So it's something classified. Yep, you know we're doing it. Jacobson. And the password is Calvo. Inquiry, Rosie Cross. The Oracle says, we find your question interesting. We have several references to entity token MJ12, but all are ambiguous. Will be necessary to expend cycles to clarify relationships for codification of representative patterns before further recognition can be accomplished. This will be time-consuming, but past working relationships have shown an 83.23 favorable return. Work with the file SH187 was very instructive. We will contact you again when information has been collated. The worker would like to know your favorite color. From Rosa Cross. So this is her responding to Jacobson, who's actually following up on the information of that group we saw under the sewers. Gee, this is pretty interesting. There's a lot of new books here. Oh, we already read that. That's about the sensory aircraft. Where's the way down? Let's see if there's anything new down here this time. Hello? Anything down here? Yes! A lockpick. And 100 credits. That's not so bad. Because Alex is busy stashing things away for some reason. Oh, what was this password again? We have it written down, don't we? Let's... the thing we don't know. That's Hell's Kitchen. Battery Park. 2001. Bioelectrical cell. Awesome. And no one seems to mind very much, which is good for me. I don't know what this is watching. Obstacle course. Oh, okay. Oh! This is where I did my obstacle course, then. This must be where I started from. And... that must be the room with the secret... that must be the secret room? I guess. Oh. Alex isn't even here. Well, I'm sure he won't miss his nano-tool. I wonder if he's still watching me. Actually, I wonder where he is. Maybe he's using the restroom or something. I guess we can go see Mr. Carter and see if he has anything for us. I believe if we've killed too many people, he will be marked as such as well. We did kill quite a few during the battle with the generator. Sam Carter.
Agent Denton, marvelous. In addition to an accuracy weapon modification, I've got a couple of multi-tools.
Mr. Carter, can I ask you a question?
Certainly.
I'm getting the impression that UNATCO is focused more on military operations than law enforcement.
The focus has shifted lately, I agree.
The only way Anna would have been satisfied is if I'd executed every terrorist in Castle Clinton. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill.
Direct intervention is always part of the game. In my day, we were just more civilized about it.
Civilized. That's the word. I guess I was expecting a little more class from the world's anti-terrorist organization.
We just have to strike a balance. Why don't I throw in an extra clip with those multi-tools? I trust you will be able to judge when one or the other is appropriate for achieving mission objectives.
I can't carry anything else right now. Hold on.
What are you talking about? I can carry all of this. Oh, bullets! I can't carry any more bullets. We've reached our maximum clip capacity. But I'm fine with that. Alright, I think we probably should use this on our pistol again? What's my accuracy so far on this weapon? Plus 11. This one, plus 13. Now this one is plus 15. Oh, I wonder if it's... that's interesting. I wonder if it gives you a random allotment. I never noticed it before. More tranquilizer darts. We have a bioelectric cell. Binoculars. Agent Anna Navarra. Oh, I gotta sneeze, everyone. 1 second. Okay, I think it's over. And she was... Spec? G. Herman Denton. I am not sure what I think of our Agent Denton. He is not like the brother, but seems to be eager to prove that he may be better than us. I wonder if he understand what be at stake here. Gunther. J. Manually, of primary importance in the upcoming operation is recovering all of the stolen ambrosia. If any falls into terrorist hands, it could be a potential tool for blackmail that would pose a serious security risk. However, our best intelligence indicates that Juan Lebedev, a known terrorist leader, is behind this galling attack. While the loss of the Ambrosia is a regrettable but salvageable incident, Lebedev poses a continuing threat to UNATCO. He is also a dangerous man, and if the operation should result in his termination rather than capture, there is no doubt that the agent responsible would be found to have acted appropriately and with the full force of the law. That sounds like a suggestion that Agent Ana Navarra should kill Juan Lebedev instead of capturing him, should the opportunity arise. He has no email. I don't see how we're gonna... Oh, unless... Can we shell in? Listen to me use work lingo. Can we log in to Manderley's account on this machine? Let's give this a shot. No. We would have seen it pop up there. I can try Jaime's, but I somehow doubt that will actually work. I can't actually use Carter's. He's just behind that screen.
I'd like to know what the feds are doing down in the cell block.
They asked me not to go down there, and I'm not going to go down there. I don't want to know. I want to pretend everything is not horrible here in UNATCO. That is interesting. The standing order seems to be shoot to kill rather than capture. Though to be fair, I guess when bullets start flying, you're not gonna probably ask people to stand down. Pass like the first 2 or 3.
Be quiet. I am trying to listen.
Just fire the arrogant son of a bitch.
I wasn't exaggerating. He's our best agent.
We don't need him. We've got his brother, and more are on the way.
He knows nothing.
I think he does. You should never have sent him to Hong Kong.
Let's be sensible. We have to look at the whole record.
Look, I understand. He was your pet project, but it's out of my hands. Now that the shipment's been lost.
I know. I will comply with the order.
That's all I ask. Carry on. I'm going downstairs to interrogate the prisoners.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Oh!
Carry on, Agent.
I saw that!
Agent Denton, at your service.
Denton. Yes, I hear you're turning out to be quite an asset to the Coalition.
Doing my best, sir. Forgive me, but I do not believe I know your name.
We aren't ready for an introduction yet. No, it's not time. Just keep your nose to the pavement. You'll be well rewarded. Trust me.
I am next. I am losing valuable time.
You are. Go right on in, Miss Navarra. Unless you don't want to go in.
I cannot wait forever. He will see you when he's ready.
Hello. Don't mind me.
Hello, JC. Come in. Clerical task first. Your op bonus is split between the Castle Clinton and warehouse objectives, 500 each. You get the full 1,000 plus 200 for how you handle the hostage situation in the Battery Park subway station. Good work across the board.
Thank you, sir. Who is that you were meeting with?
Politics, bureaucracy, mismanagement. JC, I've got some bad news. The mission failed.
I would have taken out that JoJo punk, but he wasn't even in the warehouse.
Never mind that. He slipped out before you even got to New York.
What about the shipment?
I'm just going to say it straight, JC. Your brother screwed up. We got nothing, and he's taking the heat this time. The Coalition is letting him go.
What went wrong?
We don't know. He hasn't reported back. The rest of the strike force says he lost his nerve.
I think he was trying to avoid casualties. In Hell's Kitchen, instead of clips for the troops, he was issuing tear gas.
Whatever the case, now it's your turn. We've got one more chance to retake that shipment.
Has it been located?
Take the chopper back to the city. We know they plan to put the Ambrosia on a plane, but we don't know which airfield.
Where should I start?
If I were the NSF, I'd be moving it through the subways. the abandoned parts of the infrastructure.
I'll check out the subways.
I have been waiting for 20 minutes.
Sorry, Anna. What is it?
I would like to be reassigned to Agent Herman.
Why? Is Agent Denton...
He completed his objective, but our tactics are incompatible.
In other words, he didn't kill everything in sight.
He could have made a more thorough search for NSF targets, yes.
Our pilot Jock is waiting for you at the helipad. Let's not be hasty. He will improve.
That's what you said about his brother.
I wanted to lock him in there. Okay. Interesting. Interesting at the last part there, too. He will improve. Like what I did was wrong. I'm not sure I'm a fan of that very much. At all. Alright, well, let's get back out to the helipad. We are not going down to watch the interrogation. I have a confession to tell you guys. I have never actually watched the interrogation. I know it's possible, but I've never done it. And I'm not going to do it this time either.
Hope this one turns out a little better.
Thank you. Well, the last one worked out well for us. We completed our objectives. We did get hit in the head. Thankfully, we have gauze pads to keep ourselves patched up, as it were. Okay, everyone, so do I want to stop here? Actually, let's get to the city again and do a little exploring. I think we're going back to Battery Park.
Your chopper's ready, Agent.
Thank you.
You may use the helicopter, Mr. Denton. Simons appreciates your respect for his interrogation of the prisoners.
No problem, sir.
Good to have you back.
Thank you. Good to be back. Alright, let's head out. I hope that's not the plague. I wonder if we can actually get the plague, or if we're immune to all diseases.
Let's go.
Wow. Yeah, I guess you could, what, inscribe the nanomachines with the ability to purge diseases? Never thought of that before. I guess it's possible.
We're dropping you in Battery Park. We know the NSF were moving material through here at one point. Seems like a good place to start looking.
Probably the best place to start looking then is to research their Castle Clinton. Looks like the NSF have stationed guards out here as well. How are we doing inventory space? We have plenty of room. I'm looking on skill points, 272. I know we haven't used much low-tech weapons, your daggers, but it's a long, it's the endgame plan I have in mind.
I think we scared him off. Except for that one barrel of ambrosia, there's been no sign of the shipment. Don't tell Navarra. We've let some of the bums back into the park. They don't have anywhere to go.
That makes sense.
Maybe check the shantytown. A lot of strange characters go through there.
Okay, so they must have completely searched this. Yeah, now it's all completely blocked out. Okay, so I guess we'll head to the shantytown. Talk to a few of the locals, as it were. Good day, officer.
We sure appreciate the help tonight.
No problem, sir. Keep up the good work. I love how it's always night. All the time. Well, you know what? In truth, that makes a lot of sense, given how stealth works in the game. We'd have a hard time explaining how we can be in full view of enemies and that they can't notice us. Hello, sir.
We made a sweep of the area. No sign of the NSF.
Okay. I know a sweep was made earlier as well, and there was no sign of the secret passage either. This guy's friendly. He looked like an NSF guy. The outfit looked like that. Oh, he's a UNACO troop.
We've got the secret passage sealed up, sir.
Oh, okay.
They call it a bolt hole. It's probably been part of the fort since it was built.
Oh, okay, so they didn't actually manufacture this. Anything in the water? I see. Hey, Harvey, you step in the water, there's a shark. Down here waiting to eat you. I think there are things that are in the water later on. Oh, there's more Zyme here. Someone must be leaving it off here for someone.
If you want eyewitnesses, I'd say check the subway or the shantytown.
Okay. I guess we'll start with this. Shantytown is right here. Free flask of Zyme. Thank goodness the cops don't want to search me. Yeah, it's still hard to believe, isn't it? This is the same evening so far for all of the game. I think actually game-wise, we've been playing the game for like 6 hours now. So it must, if we're gonna keep with the theme, then it must be, we must have started this run around 9 o'clock. And now it's be about 3 in the morning or so. I'm not gonna take these people's med kits. They need all the help they can get.
Hey, you a cop? The terrorists got away. They built a secret passage in the subway station.
Oh, thank you, Billy.
You didn't used to be able to get to Brooklyn Bridge Station from here.
We lost the battle today. I admit it. Yes, Lord.
You with the NSF?
Had myself a division, mind you, back when we were the Northwest Secessionist Forces. Years ago. They thought they had us licked. Like they think they have us licked tonight. But look at me, young sir. We're God's army, and what infernal devil can stop God's army?
Well, you take care of yourself.
Found me 2 30-06 clips. Now all I need's a gun, and then it's me and Satan. Yes, Satan. One last look into the devil's red eyes.
Sounds like you served God admirably in the Northwest War. But maybe you should let a soldier from the younger generation take the clips off your hands. What do you want for him?
Huh? You mean money? You want to buy them? Well, guess I'd take about 300 for each one.
We're not using the sniper rifle.
I'll check back with you later.
It would be a big good idea to probably take them off his hands so he just can't use them. I don't want a normal civilian to have a sniper rifle or a pistol able to use that with those type of bullets. One pick. I'm not going to risk it.
Oh.
Whoa, you get a room for that sort of thing, miss.
Go away. Just...
Oh, thank you again. My hands get so cold.
Yeah, like I said, we'll probably both get kicked out when whoever it is gets back. I live underground.
All the same.
I can think of safer places to camp. After all the fighting tonight.
Cops said I could be here. Besides, I ain't camping. I'm with the mole people.
Why the name Mole People?
They call us that because we live underground. Like they're some kind of superior beings or something because they got more money than we do.
Maybe you should join your people. Anywhere underground would be safer than Battery Park.
The moles need someone topside. And besides, it's been pretty quiet. I'd rather be here than have the NSF tromping around with machine guns.
The NSF are hiding out with the Mole People?
Yeah, they haven't hurt anybody. We guess it's all right.
I need to contact the NSF. Think you could tell me how to find the moles?
Sure. Just give me the password so I know they trust you.
Underworld.
Good. Long as they decided to give you access. Go to the phone booth in the subway station. The code's MOLE. That's 6653.
Thanks.
When you get to the Brooklyn Bridge Station, talk to Charlie. He'll get you into the tunnels where we live.
Think it's true, the vaccine they got? Think it'd really kill you?
It's super concentrated. I heard the NSF talking. They're gonna process it, though.
I hope so. I can't go much longer.
Oh, wow. How sad. Alright, well, let's go ahead and copy this. And this is Battery Park, technically. So we'll leave it here. All people access code, question mark. We already know they're moving it through the subway system, and now we have this password.
What about the mole settlement? You taking new people?
Well, it's not the best time. Not right now.
I don't mind. I'd sleep in the dirt, whatever.
The thing is, they've got this policy. No one with the Gray Death can go past Brooklyn Bridge Station.
Oh, I see.
I'm sorry, miss, really.
No need. No, I understand.
Oh, wow, this is so sad. This is a really sad game. What? Who's doing this sort of thing to us? This isn't right. Oh, that's the guy who was selling the ammo clips. I want to talk to him. Yeah, oh, actually, that was the guy selling the ammo clips, but I guess it's too late now. Let's head down to the subway. And I guess there's a PIN code down here. Didn't see one earlier. Oh, that's right. It's the phone booth. Although, I see another gentleman who should talk to all peoples. Oh, this is Harley Philbin, right?
Sorry I didn't need your help on the island. I hope it wasn't a wasted trip.
No sweat, man. I got paid. That's what matters.
A real patriot.
I see it like this. It all balances out. UNATCO's just as much gun freaks as the militias. And if everybody's gonna shoot it out, fine, so long as neither side wins and takes over the whole country.
The goal of UNATCO is not conquest. It's the safety of ordinary people like yourself.
I know an army when I see one. Look, I'll be blunt. Got any cash? There's a secret passage behind that phone booth over there. For 500, I'll tell you where to get the code.
I already got the code to the phone booth, but thanks. We think they're loading the Ambrosia onto a plane. You heard anything about that?
Nothing I can put a price on. UNATCO already thinks it's Juan Lebedev.
Lebedev?
I don't know who else it could be. He owns a whole terminal at LaGuardia. Manderley's been trying to bump him off for years.
Since when is LaGuardia for sale?
City had some debts a few years back. There's always a buyer. But Lebedev's small time. He can't buy off the big politicians like a Bob Page.
Who does he buy off?
People lower down, but useful. Some of your buddies at UNATCO, actually.
Who?
You can't afford that one.
Wow, holy crap. Lots of conspiracy stuff. Alright, let's head on down here, and then I think we'll call the session. So that's 6653? Is that right? Whoa! I think I died here once by accident when this thing did its thing. Hopefully it doesn't happen this time. I actually have to save the game in a little bit. Alright, cool. And I think we're going to get a load screen right here. Oh, or not. Okay, that's cool. But I will... Okay, here we go. Alright, everyone, so I'm going to stop here. Thank you guys for watching. When we come back, I guess we'll explore Brooklyn Bridge Station together. And I'll see you guys then. Take care.